reasonable. Thank you. I am more, you can go ask, I don't even want to talk about how many people on this app that I have helped out.
All right. So as far as the car goes, there's two options and maybe a third. You got the rental car through work for work, $435 a week, buy my own car outright. Okay. Or possibly if I went back to the dealership, if that one offer from the one bank with the no POI, it was $8,500 down. And then, yes, that would be my car. But I can't remember. I think the payment was around $600 a month and about 18% interest, which is absolutely insane.
It is insane.
So I would wind up be paying about $300 a month insurance, because I actually did call the insurance people, and they're going to see if I get a lifetime discount or whatever that thing was, loyalty or whatever, because I was with them for a lot of years. But anyway, so basically that would put me about $900 a month, which is less than this. And it would be my own car, and I could do all the platforms I wanted to. But realistically, you don't want to pay that much for a certified used couple-year-old low miles car. That's too much.
The thing is,
it is better than this.
You have to do are very possibly very different things. Very probably very different things.
So that's the car situation. That's 2, maybe 3 options. That's it. There are no other car options. And I can't do anything without a car. So that is the key out of my situation.
So let's just be realistic, because you can do other things without a car. You don't want to. So I'm trying to stay on your path of your wants, not necessarily your needs, but your wants.
I'm focusing on needs.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to talk about just needs,
a car is the way out.
A job is the key to a car.
The car is the job at the same time right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. They're connected. But if I had my own car, that would give me more options. As far as driving the car with different apps and things, that would open up that more. And now, if I had my own car, I could do that for in a few weeks. I would have enough money to go rent a room somewhere.
So that's the only job that you're able to do. You can't. I mean, your name.
I have a bad back. I have a pinched nerve in my back. I have a bad knee. I need total knee replacement surgery a year ago. I still need it now.
Okay.
I got swollen ankles. I got a pinched nerve in my shoulder and my arm from sleeping on the fucking sidewalk. Yes. I don't do physical labor anymore. I was a chef for almost 30 years.
Say anything about physical labor.
Cannot do physical labor anymore. Period.
Okay.
That's
there are a lot of jobs in this
do.
world that are not physical labor.
Huh?
There are a lot of jobs in this world that do not require physical labor.
Right. And that's why I want to get my own car and then get a job working inside somewhere. And then that way I won't be ruining that car, the certified low miles Toyota or Honda that I would get with a $35K and a place to live and get my surgery done. I don't have all the answers there yet, but I got to figure that part out, but I don't know.
I feel like I'm banging my head against a wall here.
Right now,
you literally don't want to discuss anything except the. Oh, that's a very good point. Hold on, you have an awful lot wrong with you. Have you applied for disability?
Not an option.
Why?
If you watch my video, you would know this. Well, when I was at the homeless shelter, I filled out all the paperwork in the world to see what resources I can get. I got the resources I can get. I'm very grateful for the resources I can get. There are no other resources available to me.
That didn't answer my question. Are you not eligible for disability? Is it a matter of you need to have a doctor?
No, I don't get it. When I was at the homeless shelter, there was this dude. He was in the military. He's a veteran, homeless guy, veteran. He had 1.5 legs. He was waiting 2 years to get his approval.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if he got his approval, then he'd probably get about $800, maybe $1,000 a month. That's not enough to get a place to live. And then if he worked, he was limited to how many hours or how much, either hours or amount of money he could make a week or a month or whatever. It would basically just limit him. Even if he had 2 good legs, it doesn't matter. The numbers would, as far as what he would get and the limitations that would put upon him in order to maintain the amount that he would be getting would limit him to what he could do for work and where he could live and how much he could make and all that. But I do not qualify. I'm a single white male. I'm very limited on the resources that I can get. I got a bus pass, a food card, and homeless medical card. That's it. That's all I'm ever going to get. I'm grateful to have them. That's it. I got to pay for everything else directly. There's no other way.
You literally could have made that as easy as I don't qualify. What that man went through isn't relevant to you. If you don't qualify, that's very different.
Yep. Don't qualify. That's it. I've gotten what I'm going to get, and that's it. There's no other program. There's nothing else I can get. I've done it all. I was at the homeless shelter. They got connections. With everybody. I filled out so much paperwork. Oh my God. I even did this rapid rehousing thing. Scored really good on it. They never call. Never will.
Did you say rapid rehousing? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I did that test. I did that test too. Scored really good on it. And then nothing. There's too many homeless people, man. There's a lot of people. They get checks already. And they're at these shelters. They're on the streets. They're everywhere, man. And they can't get a place, man. And they get a check every month. But those are the first ones to get one. If there's any kind of availability or grant that comes around through one of the programs or whatever it is, those are the people who get it. Not me. And good for them. They're older. They got more physical problems and stuff. So that's fine. That's good. But yeah, that's it. That's why if you watch my video, you watch my post, you already know all this stuff. It's very simple. I just need their money. It really is that damn simple.
And again, at the point that you are willing to say, okay, hold on. I'm ready to figure out how to live within my means.
You keep saying live within your means. I have no means. What do you not understand about that? I need a car to do anything. It's either the rental car or buy my own car outright or go do that crazy finance one option maybe thing. That's it. There are no other vehicle options for me unless somebody just donates me one. That's good enough to move me forward.
Okay, so let's travel down the road of buying a car, okay? Let's say, hey, Brittany's going to try to help Carl get into a car.
$8,500.
$8,500 down.
Yep.
Ours is low as $500.
And what's the total price of this car?
I don't remember.
Because again,
certified used Honda Toyota, is a couple years old, low miles. It was probably 25. With interest and stuff, it's probably like 32. About $600 a month, I think.
You don't think that might be a little bit outside your means?
It's cheaper than this. And the thing about that is the interest rate. They max you out on that on a no POI, and it has to be no more than a couple years old with low miles for the no POI. The one bank that would do that to approve it with $8,500 down.
How long have you been doing Uber?
Because
I don't need exact dates.
Anything older than that, then the interest rate doubles. It goes to like 30-something%, I think it was. So the lowest is around 18 for the low miles. It has to be low miles, a couple years old only, certified. That way, because the bank, the no POI, one approval bank that would do that, That is their parameters for that approval with 8,500 down. Because if something happens down the road, don't make the payments, they don't want a car with 100,000 miles on it that ain't worth crap. So that's why they have those parameters. And that is the parameters for that one approval that I did have. And that's still ridiculous, but it's still cheaper than this. But that's still too much to be paying. But I was ready to do it that day. I tell you, I made that post. I came on that live that night. I sure did. I was like, look here, I got to go tomorrow and get it. I mean, I remember I made it. Hold on, where's it at? I pulled it up a while ago.
I saw it.
Yeah, that one. I pulled that joker up. I made that. I came from the dealership that day. And I remember I just told you all that, what happened there. And that's why the parameters are what they are with that no POI. Yep.
How long have you been doing rideshare,
Huh?
Mark?
Say what?
Give me a ballpark time frame. How long you've been doing rideshare?
I don't know, man. 5, 6, 7 years.
Oh, then you should have. I mean, why would you be doing a no POI loan?
That's what the guy said at the dealership.
Because you definitely should have more than enough time that you can show your income.
Well, that's a little different, my situation at the moment. And matter of fact, I think well, my birthday's coming up on Thursday. I think, yeah, I would really, I think I would have to do it before then. I think.
Why? What's significant about Thursday that you would
It's
have to do it before then?
something about the tag, the dating and stuff like that. Because you got to have certain information to get certain things at certain places.
I'm.
Yeah.
I've got a car or two. I'm well aware of the process.
Yeah. And I have already had those things and have these certain items necessary. I already have it. It's just now it's time. It's going to expire. So if I did the no POI deal, then I wouldn't have to have these other things that I don't have currently. I have them now associated. It would be acceptable. But after my birthday, the items that it will not be acceptable. And I would not be able to produce what would be acceptable after that point for a POI deal. No POI deal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea, y'all.
It's car dealership stuff, tax tag title stuff. It's yeah. Legal mumbo jumbo, tax tag title, tag stuff. Yeah.
Again, I've
I
bought a car
used
in my life
to work in the auto industry as well, so I know what I'm saying, and that's the deal.
I forgot. I'm talking to Carl. If he says it, it must be true. That makes no sense, Carl. None.
But if you don't understand it, then well, I don't know what it is. You don't have to understand it. You're not selling me the car. You can help me buy one, but you don't have to understand it. Some things are not meant for everybody to understand. Some people only understand certain things, man. What everybody in the world needs to understand is that I need the help to get out of my situation, and I'm not going to get it. I don't have anybody to help me. And I don't want to be like this no more since day one on here. And I just need help to get out of the situation. Top 4 ways, that's it. Got all the resources I'm going to get. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for any help. I just need help, man. I'm tired.
Well, like I said, I'm going to drop down because, quite honestly, this is exhausting me. But I'm going to say this before I go. Like I said, if you at some point decide that you do want to do something that is going to benefit you, you obviously know my account.
Well,
Absolutely.
I
Thank
need
you.
help. I need to get out of the situation.
But I am not willing to just toss money at a car that you will not be able to pay for next week. So there has to be a little longer term solution to things than just send
I
me
could-
money and I'll be here in a day or two asking for money again.
Well, I mean, I go buy my own car outright then, or I can go do the no POI. I can go see what they got tomorrow. 8,500. I can probably drive away with one tomorrow. If they have one that is under 2 years old with the low miles that meets the no POI, a bank that approved us. And I just go back to the same guy and say, hey man, look, I'm back. And I'm like, what you got? He's like, if he has something that fits the parameters, I could probably drive away with it tomorrow. But that's if he's got it that it fits those parameters. But that's ridiculous interest rate. But it's still a lot cheaper than this. But it'd be my car.
That's insane. So again, I really am gonna drop down. Before I go, I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat. I appreciate every one of you. Carl, if you decide that you want to do something that's going to benefit you, you 100% thank you, love, know how to get in touch with me. But
100% benefit me. That's what I do every day. That's all I do is try to help myself to get out of the situation. It's not enough, and it never will be without some help. It's that simple. Why don't you understand that?
Carl.
It's that simple. Top 4 ways.
Jesus.
I must have a car to do anything. Those are my options for the car. Rental, buy one outright. Or maybe if I get lucky, the 8,500 POI thing, no POI, buy one. Finance it. One option. If it's still there, I don't know. But that's running out come Thursday if it is still there. Well, I mean, that's it as far as the car. That's the only options I have. That's the only options I have. If you have other options for a car, let me know. That's the only ones I know about. Do you know of any other options?
I've tried to discuss with you
rental car,
many options.
Financing a car, buying one outright, or rental through work for work. What other? There are no other options that I could use.
Again, for about the bazillionth time, I know I can say probably most of the 920 some odd people in this chat are not going to just say, here, Carl, here's some money for you to continue to come back and ask for the same thing over and over again. Thank you. You have got to figure out how to live within your means. Okay, so I make this much every week. So that means I can spend this much every week.
There is no this much every week. Every day is different. Every day, every ride is different. Every day is different. You don't clock in and work 40 hours and walk out with the same amount every week. It doesn't work like that.
You know what I do? You know what I especially did when I was still doing exactly what you do? I got up, I left, I went online, I ran every
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Online
Stop.
every day.
You got up. Where did you wake up at when you got up?
Wherever the fuck I got up from. What difference does that make?
Well, see, that right there is one of the points that I'm trying to make. It makes a big difference what it makes where you woke up from.
No, it doesn't.
The hell it don't. You know when the last time I slept on a bed was? Do you have any freaking idea what it's like to sleep on the fucking streets?
I do, as a matter of fucking fact.
Did you sleep outside for the last couple of weeks in 115 degree weather in the rain?
For the last couple of weeks, I sure as fuck didn't. You know why? Because I bust my ass every fucking day.
Exactly.
Every day I bust my ass.
Exactly.
That's
And so do I.
You and me.